One morning, everything was normal. Bakers lit their ovens. People walked the streets. Children were playing. No one knew that within hours, this entire city would be gone. And the most terrifying part, they didn't have time to escape. Pompeii, one of the most vibrant cities of the Roman world. Around 20,000 people lived here. In the early morning, bakeries opened. The smell of fresh bread filled the air. Merchants displayed their goods, wine, olives, fabrics. Theaters hosted performances. Public baths buzzed with conversation. The wealthy lived in luxurious villas decorated with detailed frescoes, while workers and slaves kept the city alive behind the scenes. Life felt stable, predictable. And maybe that's why no one saw the danger coming. Mount Vesuvius. It stood quietly beside the city. For centuries it had shown no signs of danger. Its slopes were green, covered in vegetation. To many it wasn't even a volcano, just another mountain. But beneath the surface, pressure was building, gases were rising, energy was waiting to be released, nature was preparing silently. Years earlier, in 62 AD, a powerful earthquake struck the region. Buildings collapsed, temples were damaged, but time passed and people rebuilt. They moved on. In the final days, small tremors returned, water sources began to change. Animals acted strangely, but no one fled, because humans rarely fear what they've learned to ignore. In the year 79 AD, without warning, the sky exploded. Eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD had begun. A massive column of ash and gas shot into the sky, miles high. Then, darkness. The sun disappeared. The sky turned black, and then it started. Stones fell from above. Ash poured down like a storm. But this wasn't rain. It was the beginning of the end. Panic spread instantly. Some ran towards the harbor. Others hid inside their homes. But the ash didn't stop. Hour after hour, it piled higher. Roofs began to collapse under the weight. Streets disappeared beneath layers of debris. The air became thick, toxic. Breathing was difficult. Children cried, people screamed. Day turned into night, and still it continued. Then came the most deadly phase, a pyroclastic flow, a fast-moving wave of superheated gas and ash. Reaching temperatures of over 800 degrees Celsius, it moved silently, but with unstoppable force. This wasn't an explosion, it was a wall of death. It rushed into the city in seconds. There was no time to react, no time to run. Everything ended instantly. Centuries later, Pompeii was rediscovered, and what was found was haunting. People frozen in their final moments. A mother shielding her child, a man covering his face, a dog still chained, unable to escape. These weren't just ruins, they were the last seconds of human lives preserved forever. Time had stopped. Pompeii is more than a lost city. It's a warning. Nature doesn't always roar. Sometimes it waits. And when it strikes, it doesn't give you time, because sometimes everything ends in just a few hours.